podcast episode. One of those episodes.
Welcome everybody. We're back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
What up? How you doing?
Fire conversation. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a fire conversation. Why not? Too much crazy shit going on in the
I
world.
feel like I forgot how to pod almost.
Yeah, we don't
Not
know.
that I ever
We don't know how to
did.
pod anymore. We don't know how to act. Yeah, that's a recognition that we don't know how to act. Yo, so popular trend, kinda personal, kinda a tearjerker for most occasions, I guess. But here is what the trend and challenge-ish thing is. Here it is. So, conversation with your younger self. And you basically, I don't know if you have to write it down or anything, but you basically go into it and it's like, okay, I had a conversation with my 16-year-old self. And so on and so forth.
16-year-old?
Yeah, 16-year-old.
All right.
Where were you? First of all, context. We need context. Where
I
were
like this. So, 16 years old. Well, depends what part of the year. So so one of my memories I remember at 16 years old, I was a sophomore going into be a junior, or junior going to be a senior in high school, 2006. So yeah, I was a junior, gonna be a junior. I remember I had to do like summer school, to keep up on credits.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was going on vacation out of the country, I think to DR, like a family trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't do so good in school to the point where I didn't go on vacation with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
that was like one of the first summers I didn't go anywhere because I wasn't doing good in school. And it's not because she didn't want to take me. She kind of wanted to take me, even though I did bad. But I felt myself like I didn't deserve it, with a slight manipulation in the mix, because I knew I was gonna have open crib. So it was gonna be the first time I was gonna have open crib. Yeah. So I didn't go. So that's what I remember. I remember being home that summer by myself, chilling. I had open crib. I don't know how much I should divulge. I mean, it's been like 20 plus years at this point. My mom can't be too mad if she sees this. I invited friends over. Obviously, I invited friends over. We got drinks. We hung out. Cooked. I think I cooked for everybody that summer. So we ate. We listened to music. I think some of my friends bought bud and stuff and like smoked. I wasn't smoking at the time, but I let them do them. Had girls over and stuff. So, typical teenage shit. Teenage summer. It was dope for me. One of those learning experiences where my mom was like super clean about stuff, super organized. So I knew I had to like take a picture of how the living room was, so that like if anything was moved out of place, bro, I could put it back into place. Yeah, man, put it back to place. And I think even with that, I think somebody like burned a couch or something like that, like left a burn mark in the couch, and my mom like eventually found it and noticed it. That was like a while after the fact, but I remember that summer when I was 16, man. I was chilling. And now to answer your question, what would I tell myself?
The conversation you would have with yourself. First of all,
Go for it.
the setting. Where would you meet your younger self? At
Well,
what
that's
time you would meet your younger self? And what would you
Go to Riverbank.
Ooh.
Riverbank State Park, between 137 and 145th to be exact. What time? I used to be an early bird. Like I used to wake up like at 7 or 8, go for a jog in the park. Nobody was really there, but the sun would like eventually set in and feel nice. So I think that would be like a good time to like talk to myself, because I would go out there and just reflect a lot. So I would probably catch myself reflecting out there by myself and want to talk to myself. And what would I say to myself? Continue using everything as motivation, I guess. I don't know, like if because I feel like if I tell myself everything will work out or something like that, maybe I will like take my foot off the pedal. Like I wouldn't go so hard for like anything, because at that time when I was 16, I was looking to stand out. Like I was looking for people to acknowledge me, I think, in one way, because I felt like I was overlook so much, especially like in high school, because I was so short. That at that time I was trying to like better myself and be more athletic, be smarter and stuff like that. So I think I would just tell myself like keep doing that. I don't know. I don't know what I would tell myself, to be honest. Like kind of hard.
It's deep, right?
Yeah. Maybe I can't talk about that. Go to school. Finish college first. Go to school. Like after high school, go to college. Whether that's upstate or anywhere else. Like if it's not in the city, whatever, just go to school, enjoy that experience, maybe work on the side, don't stress too much like life, because there's only so much you can control. Yeah, I don't want to get too deep, but I think like that's the type of message I would probably try to tell myself.
Okay, bro, go deep. I mean, this is your story. It's your world.
Don't focus on girls, focus on your education, and your dreams. Really focus on your dreams, and take emotions out of things at a younger age, to like not get caught up with girls and stuff like that, or in relationships, or any type of relationship, chasing the ass and shit like that. Like just focus on what's really important, trying to satisfy sexual desires and needs and fantasies. It's cool, but in the big picture doesn't really mean anything. So maybe that's the type of message I'll tell myself. Because around that age, especially that summer, I was really turning into a hornbag. Yeah.
Fuck, man. At least you honest as shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of things. I started doing a lot of things I told myself I wouldn't do. Like I had promised myself, especially like with my religious background or whatever, upbringing. There are a lot of things that are sacred and strict, and I started rebelling against a lot of those things, a lot of those beliefs. And then, surrounded by a whole bunch of women with familiar intentions and feelings and time and space to explore.
Opportunity and time.
Yeah, exactly. And two bodies get hot, things happen. So just try to like focus on more important things, because when I was going through a lot of those things, I wasn't considering like my friends or people I thought were friends and friendships and things of that nature. Because it was like the wild, wild west. So I don't know. I think I just tell myself to like stay grounded, stay focused, and shoot for the stars.
Like it. Nice and positive.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, stop being so hot-headed.
I'm gonna be honest, man. 16-year-old me was so lost.
I feel you on that.
So in need of love, man. Like real love. Not that, like you said, not that bullshit chasing ass, I mean, that's kind of what you do at that age. There's nothing wrong with that, but at that age, you don't really think big picture, and it's so true. And there's so many mistakes that you can make at that time that can severely alter the outcome. So me, where was I? At 16, I was in New York City. I was in high school, and I was fucking around. I was just lost in the sauce, right? But I thought I knew everything. Where, you know what? 16-year-old me, let me think. I would catch myself at like 6:30, like 7 o'clock, on the 5 bus, heading to school, in the back of the bus. Because usually at that time, there was barely anybody there. So it'd be the perfect time to pop up. Like, hey, man, it's me. Or it's you. Freak myself the fuck out in the bus. Then I would take myself out to breakfast, 72nd Street. Get myself, some bacon, egg, and cheese from the dudes in the corner, coffee. You already know, the best.
They don't have that many carts anymore like
no,
that
they
in the
don't.
city.
And then the ones they do either overcharge you or it tastes like shit.
Yeah, usually the deli is the best spot to get them, though.
Deli and bodegas. Alright, so I take myself to breakfast. I'll sit myself down. I'd probably be at 16. I'd probably be wearing jeans that are too big, a jersey that I borrowed from your brother, a do-rag that I'm hiding from my mom. I would sit myself down. I would calm myself down. The first thing I would tell myself is to forgive myself.
Forgive yourself, you said?
Yeah, forgive myself. At 16, at 16 I made some horrible decisions that haunt me to this day. It didn't completely negatively affect my life, but it definitely could have gone very wrong very fast. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna air it out there. Fuck it. Around that time, I conceived a child. Could have been a dad. Didn't happen. There's a lot of detail that I'm leaving out. But
use your imagination.
I mean, there's like 5 or 6 different ways this could have gone. Pick one. Doesn't matter. What matters is, even at that tender age, I realized, like, yo, shit that I do today is gonna affect me tomorrow. Like, yeah, I heard it 1,000 times, but it's true. It's real. The first thing I would tell myself is, forgive yourself. It's okay to make a mistake. What's not okay is not learning from it.
I was gonna ask you, do you think you learned from me?
Oh yeah, I was forced to learn from it. And I was lucky enough to not be as egotistic as maybe a 16-year-old should be, or normally is at that time, where I actually paid attention and was like, you know what? Yeah, the shit that I do today, it could fuck me up. But then I would also tell myself that I am worthy of love, that I don't need to go look for something that I already have, that the love that I am searching for is the love I have to give myself. I'm not gonna find that in anyone. No one's gonna take care of me like I'm gonna take care of me. I would give myself the normal spiel. Hey man, go to school. But I would be truthful, like, listen, unless you have a plan, don't go to school. Go to school with a plan. You want this so that this is the outcome, you know? You want to go to school, you want to be a doctor. Great, you have a plan, go to school. Don't go to school to find out that you want to be a doctor. No, that's not the way it works, and that's stupid. I would also tell myself that everything is going to be so much better. That everything that's crumbling around me, by the time I'm this age, I would barely even think about it. I would tell myself there's going to be a moment in my life where I'm going to want to leave everyone and everything. And I'm going to tell myself, don't run, stay, whatever it is, face it, do not run. I would give myself as much vague advice as I possibly could. Because I would want myself to push harder, really, to push harder. And understand that, you know, at this stage in my life, I'm good. Like, I'm actually happy. And that's what I would tell myself. Like, hey, look, listen, I don't know how it ends, but in that middle of the journey, everything that you went through will suddenly make sense. Every skill that you acquired is finally going to start paying off. Every acquaintance that you let go of will be a weight that you no longer have to carry. There's so many mistakes. But I would also tell myself that there's nothing wrong with questioning your faith. Questioning your faith leads to stronger faith.
Enlightenment too.
Exactly. And that I don't need to be a goody two-shoes. I just need to be me. There's so much that I would want to tell myself, because there's so many mistakes I would want to avoid. At the same time, I know there's some mistakes that I needed to make. There's just some pain that I needed to go through. But I also know there's a lot of it that I didn't need to go through. And I would just want to reinforce to myself, like, hey man, listen, this isn't your whole life. This isn't how it's always going to be. You're not always going to feel this way. Things will change if you change them. And that's me. I'd probably make my younger self question reality, cry, fucking break down.
Give yourself a big hug.
Oh man, I would give myself the warmest hug possible. And I would tell myself, this hug right here is for every time you wish it was your dad.
For real.
And honestly, man, I think that if I would have had that kind of conversation, like anybody, when I was 16, would have actually not just reach out to me, but get through to me. My life would have been completely different. Although, honestly, where I am right now, like I said, I'm happy. So all's well that ends well, I guess. But there it is. What would you tell your younger self? I wonder what people are going to say in the comments.
Yeah, that's when I started just going bad. Going bad.
But was it really going bad? Was it really going bad?
To me, it was, because at the time, so when you were 16, I was 13 or something like that. And I had just gotten like baptized around that time. So I remember, like, when I used to go to school and my fellow classmates were also in the thing, you know, I would see one side of them and then another side of them in different places.
Right.
So I started like wondering, because like I would try to carry myself the same in both places. But eventually I started changing as I got older also. And yeah, just stopped caring, I guess. You know? People used to just judge and talk ish, so I guess I just proved them right.
I think honestly that's what the biggest thing that really messed it up for us is people's opinions.
Yeah.
Like even before we even did anything, because between me, you, I'm gonna fucking drop names. Fuck that shit. Between me, you, who the fuck else? Your brother don't fucking count. That nigga never fucking counted. That nigga don't
He was
count.
never
That nigga,
baptized.
he don't get no votes. That nigga never get no votes. He got no hair, no votes. Who the fuck else?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Yeah, I want to say J.
Yeah. But he wasn't baptized. Dagon was.
No. It's not about that. It's not about that.
Okay.
It's just that we were heavily there,
Okay.
but we were that
So
crew
then-
that didn't really. We were not the first ones to get in trouble. We were one of the last to get in trouble.
And then we kind of merged with the other congregation.
Right.
Yeah,
I know.
Lalita.
Before that. Yeah. No, but the shit is with that group, right? We got it. We did stupid shit, but we never. That's the whole thing. Everybody else did stupid shit and got caught.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas
Yeah.
is dumb. Like,
And then through them, the shit got projected onto us.
right. And it's like, okay, so now you group us all in this,
Mhm.
and now we're all looked at this way, and all felt this way, and all talked about. And it's like, you know what? At some point, we all did the exact same thing. We all collectively turned around and was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I'm gonna fuck her. Fuck her.
Basically.
I'm gonna fuck her in your bed.
Fuck her in your mom's bed.
Fuck her in your mom's bed. Yo, we went
Mom's
wild.
bed. Let me stop.
Nigga.
Yeah. And then we cycled
For
through
the
all
record,
of them. And then
for the
cycled
record,
through all
hold
of them.
Hold on, stop. For the record, no one slept in my mama's bed. I never took anyone to my mom's bed. For the record, just want to make sure.
I can't say the same, unfortunately. And you know what's crazy? My mom found out. She found her earrings in her room. That's how she found out. That's one of the few times that they got caught, actually. Chick had taken off her earrings and left them there, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, and then she's like, in my room?
In my fucking room.
Yeah, I bugged out, man. I did so much. My mom, she's a saint. She's an angel, man.
She put up with a lot of shit.
I did a lot worse shit than my brother did.
Listen,
Like, my brother did a lot of stupid shit,
Your
but I
brother
did
did so much stupid
But I did was like so much more player shit.
Listen.
Yeah, my
Look.
brother.
Because he got caught, he has the title.
blueprint. I got the
He has
blueprint.
the title. He had all I gotta say one word.
Oh yeah.
And we don't even have to
drop
go
no
to the
names.
story.
Yeah.
We don't even have to go to the fucking story. We're just gonna say one word only. Ice cream.
Yeah.
That's it.
And shower.
Nah. You fucked it up. You gave too much away. Nah.
Nah. What was I gonna say about that? I had completely forgot about that.
I
When
can never.
that incident really changed a lot of things too. Now that I
Yo,
think
for
about
real.
it. I think that's what started a lot of shit too.
No, that was in the middle of it. That kind of solidified all of us being put like in
I hadn't even
one
gone into
group.
high school yet, because I went into high school shorty.
That's
She's a
right.
year
Yeah,
old.
that's when it was starting. When you were a freshman in high school. That's right.
Crazy.
That's right. The people really fucked it up because there was one time, right? I was coming home from school, and literally the only thing we were doing, people from my school, was going from one train to the other. We weren't screaming, wilding out, nothing like that.
Subway trains, right?
Yeah, subway train. But we weren't on the outside either. We weren't like subway surfing, nothing like that. It was the normal going from one cart to the other, just trying to find extra space or trying to find people to chill with, or whatever. So we did that. There's mad kids in other schools and all that stuff. So we literally are like not even running. We're kind of like just moving quickly, right, to try to get from the back to the front or some shit like that. And a church person saw this, and immediately by the time I got home, my mom knew about it. And it was like I did something incredibly bad. Like I was spitting on people, I was jumping on people, and then I was running through the car. I'm like, no, none of that shit happened. Like, what are you talking about? But it didn't matter, because at that point I was already paying for it. So at some point, eventually, we all was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna end up paying for the crime. I might as well do the crime. But hey, they thought they knew better.
It was like they try to like reverse psychology us, but then we're reverse psychology them.
Right? It's like, oh, y'all niggas gonna be bad. Y'all niggas gonna be bad. You know what? Fine. Fuck it.
Alright, fuck it. Yeah. Project it on.
Boy,
Yeah, it was interesting because like there were times where people would tell my friends not to hang out with me and stuff like that, and it's just like that's crazy. It's like,
we were always like the first ones to be looked at for some shit when we didn't do it. And then when we did do shit, nobody suspected us.
And they would think that I was the bad influence, and it was actually my friend that was the bad influence. It wasn't even me. I'm just like, that's crazy. And that's something we laughed about too. Like, I don't even smoke, you smoke. Like, what the fuck? Oh man, good times.
Fucking memories, man. Fucking memories.
Yeah, 16 was a good time though.
16 was a very pivotal moment.
Yeah.
Yo, because it's like, yo, at 16, yeah, you're making some decisions that you don't even know the weight of the decisions that you're making. You really don't. You really, truly, honestly don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I would just have like a interesting real talk with myself and just let them know all the shit that you're capable of. That one's capable of.
And how far we can go, and just like, don't give up.
Yeah. Any other topics you want to touch on?
Not tonight, man. I'm tired as fuck.
I feel you. Me too.
Yo, that was our fire conversation. Please take care of yourselves.
Always.
Each other. Be kind, because damn, in this world, there's no such thing as rewind. Bang.
Yeah.
Peace out. Hey, it's your boy CP. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe so we can bring you new episodes each week.
So that, like, if anything was moved out of place, bro, yeah.
Yeah. Got a little recognition. We don't know.
Guess.
What are they laughing about this time? Catch the latest episode of the Fire Conversation Podcast and find out what set the room on fire this week.